Hey, good afternoon. Here we are in a field of 39 D95 corn for silage in the Cartwright area. Just wanted to kind of walk you through some quick scouting for corn borer. We're doing our best to get into every cornfield we sold seed to, but if we haven't been in touch with you yet, or you've been in your field and you're seeing some of the symptoms, don't hesitate to give us a shout. So as we walk along through the canopy, this is what we're looking for. Just this shot holing in some of the top leaves. Okay, these plants are just poking the tassels out of the top. And then essentially we start peeling leaves back and checking in the base of the leaf for the corn borer larvae. And in this case here, I don't know if you can zoom in on that, Kyle, but I squished him here a little bit, but essentially he's probably in his second instar of development. And what they're going to look like is a very short whitish worm with a black head. So in terms of threshold, Manitoba Corn Growers has some great resources on their website. If we run some rough numbers at $4.50 for a bushel of corn and roughly 145 bushel yield, our threshold comes in at probably 7 out of 10 plants affected. So we aren't seeing that infection level yet, but we need to continue to scout here just to make sure. So hopefully that helps you, and like I say, if you're seeing symptoms in anywhere near half of your plants in your cornfield, please give us a shout. We'll get out and help you assess thresholds and control measures. So the other thing that's important, especially if you're a silage grower here, is as your corn plants start to send that tassel out, go to the calendar and circle about 45 days out on the calendar. And you know, weather conditions may impact a little bit, but for the most part, we'll be within a few days of that 45-day estimate in terms of when you should start chopping your silage. So if you're seeing most of your corn plants with the tassel emerged, circle 45 days out, and that's roughly when we should be chopping the corn. So there are a couple of choppers in the area that we've put on inoculant applicators. So if you're curious about that, please give us a shout. I know some of you have used inoculant in the past with good results. We probably have 3 different tiers of inoculant that we offer for this area. Given that most of the silage is being fed through the winter, face of the piles being freshened fairly regular, we're not feeding a lot in the summertime. You know, there's different returns on each of those products as they each focus on different aspects of ensiling. So we have an inoculant value calculator that's an app that can be downloaded. So we'll include that on the email that we send out for the video. Download that, put in your numbers. If it interests you, please give us a shout. We should be ordering that inoculant sooner rather than later, just to make sure that we have it on hand when you go to chop.